Look at her with her snooty rag. Thinks 'cause she talks like she's got plums in her gob, she's a cut above the rest of them. And us. I don't care where she used to buy her knickers. She's a flaming lag now. Because it looks like some people reckon it means she ought to get special treatment. Probably went to the same school or something, didn't they?
Have a detox then, okay? Well, if you get bored of it, you want to go see Crystal. Boy, did she bring some good shit in. All you gotta do is ask her. You got a problem there?
Now, I reckon if we gather in the waist here, make Zondra's figure look like she's got a figure.
Don't matter how you cut it, the girl needs another 2 stone on her bones.
Hi, Trish.
Hi, this is Trish.
Make a wedding
Message and I'll get back to you. Thanks. Hi, this is Trish. Leave a message and I'll get back to you. Thanks.
Sorry, I've missed you again. You should let me know what you're doing. Who knows? Maybe then I'll catch you. Love you, Trisha.
Yeah. Sandra, you look awful.
You said it was hard work, didn't you? Don't matter how I look, Robin. I'm beating it.
Well, that's brilliant. See, I knew you could do it. How do you feel?
How do you think I feel?
Well, you'll get through it. You're tough. You see how good it makes you feel. It's like, I don't know, getting reborn.
You're starting to sound like this Bible bash I got sharing with me now.
Well, getting clean, it makes you feel good about yourself again.
Do you know what I feel good about?
What?
Getting married. To you.
More George Eliot. It's good to see the women using the library.
People in here aren't stupid, you know. They're a lot brighter than your screws, anyway.
My officers are trained professionals.
Well, if Fenner's anything to go by, you'd be better off training chimpanzees.
He reckons you're a tough nut. Difficult for difficult sake, he says.
Yeah. Well, I'm not in his fan club, am I?
What's that supposed to mean?
You work it out for yourself.
If Mr. Fenner's conduct is less than professional, you better tell me, Nikki.
Look, I'm nobody's narc. Especially not yours.
I'll tell you something, this is going to be better than the real thing.
Maybe that's what we ought to do when we get out of here. Become fashion designers.
Yeah, the 2 Julies label.
Yeah.
When I get out, me and Robin are never going back on smack.
Now you're talking, girl.
You did really well, Zandra.
That's too bloody much to go through it for nothing. It's all going to be different then. Me and Robin will get a stall on Camden Market.
Yeah, you can flog our knock-off wedding dresses.
No, jewellery. I can make it, Robin can sell it. He'd be good at that. He's got a posh voice and people trust a bloke with a posh voice, don't they?
What's all this then?
What's that wedding dress? What do you think?
I think it's madness. No one's going to be mad to get married.
Excuse me, some of us happen to like men.
But would you marry another one?
Well, it's not us that's getting married.
So tell me, what is it about Robin makes you want to be cuffed to him for the rest of your life?
He's good looking, he's kind, never hit me once. And I love him. And he loves me so much, he's chucking up his parents and all their money to be with me.
Well, I hope you'll be happy.
You don't mind, do you, Hal?
Of course not. I always wanted a garden, just hadn't planned on having it in the living room, that's all.
It won't happen again, I promise. Only I need these potted by tomorrow and...
Don't worry about it. It's quite relaxing, actually. can see why a lot of the women work in the prison garden.
Have you checked the potting shed for tunnels?
You should come and give a lecture sometime.
What? Shut up with all those sex-starved women.
They're not all that sex-starved.
Go on, shatter my dreams.
Maybe that's the way in.
Come again?
There's this woman in the wing. She'd be a great ally amongst the inmates if I could get her on my side. Trouble is, I've tried everything. She's not interested. But she's into gardening.
Let me guess. Nikki Wade? I know the prisons are important to you, Helen, but that one's becoming an obsession. Anyway, didn't you say she was a lesbian?
Yeah, she is.
Well, maybe that's your problem. They're the right species, just the wrong variety. You like your gardeners to wear Y-fronts, don't you? Hmm?
So, how have your first couple of weeks in Larkhall been, Crystal?
What am I supposed to say? That they've been great?
It's your first time in prison, isn't it? Although you've previously been fined and given a suspended sentence, both time for shoplifting.
My mother died.
And that's what started you thieving?
I lived in London, but when my mother died in Jamaica, I went home for the funeral. I get back, my job's gone, my home's gone. I used to work in a shop, so I know shops. So I started stealing from them.
That's logical.
Only the big ones, they can afford it, they expect it.
Very considerate.
I know I've done wrong. Thou shalt not steal, that's the Lord's 8th commandment, and I should be punished for it. But I know white girls don't get 12 months for what I've done.
Look, the important thing is for you to make the most of your time here at Larkhall.
Make the most of my time using drugs, you mean?
No, I meant taking steps to improve your chances of going straight once you leave here. There's lots of classes you can do. Loads of things you can learn.
I know. How to break into cars, pickpockets, tart, how to mix drugs with sugar.
That's not what I meant.
How comes you got so many drugs in here? Is this a prison or ain't it?
Look, believe me, Crystal, I don't want drugs in here any more than you do. But the fact is, the users are very determined, and my hands are tied by regulations. There's some places the women just can't be searched.
So the regulations mean you can't do your job?
We were talking about you.
I was right. This ain't a prison. It's a circus. And you and your guards are the clowns.
I'm sorry you see it like that. You might find the show's not as much fun as you thought.